I want to talk to you about Stripe versus Square versus PayPal. Which payments provider is right for you? The best merchant services reviewed. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Into this conversation, I want to talk about Stripe versus Square versus PayPal. Which payments provider is right for you? It's kind of important to choose a payment processor that best meets your unique business needs, right? So in comparing Stripe versus Square versus PayPal, online processing fees are identical at 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. PayPal offers better online recognition, while Square's excel in processing in-person payments, and Stripe delivers extreme flexibility for developers. So we're showing you the three services here on the screen. First, we're going to show you PayPal. Here is the link to the company. Everybody knows PayPal, but we're still showing it to you here for those who may not have heard about it. So PayPal, the link to PayPal. We have Square, the link to Square, and then we have Stripe. Okay, now how we evaluated Stripe versus Square versus PayPal. Now, to do this, we took a look at important payment processing features that small businesses consider very, very important. So we evaluated overall fees, payment terms, and reliability. Reliability was very key. We also considered things like ease of use, variety of features offered, number and types of platform integrations, as well as payments processors' customer service reputation. And we actually compared those three providers on fees, ease of use, variety of features. So we'll look at the variety and type of features offered by each provider. And one thing we have to understand here is that the security and reliability is key. So you want to minimize online fraud, maximize security, and being able to trust that your payment gateway is reliable. And those are top priorities for every small business. So we kind of looked at how each provider handled these important areas. And one thing that we also want to say here is that comparing Stripe versus Square versus PayPal reveals some distinct advantages for each payment processor under various circumstances, under various scenarios. And I'm going to show this to you. But before I get into the nitty gritty here, please check out this short e-commerce solution evaluation approach. We actually have a rigorous approach when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing all the payment processors that we review on this show. So check this out. All right, let's first get into let's review pricing and features. And in comparing PayPal, Square, and Stripe, we have seen that none offers a significant advantage in terms of fees charged for online processing, but there are distinct differences in where each provider excel in terms of desirable business features. And I'm going to break down those to you right now. So the best payment processing solution for your business will depend on your unique needs. So Stripe's transaction fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction, which puts it on par with both PayPal and Square. Where Stripe's excel, though, is with its advanced developer tools and sheer number of API integrations, which makes Stripe the payment gateway of choice for businesses that require considerable flexibility and customization. And Stripe excels in the following. So they have Stripe, they have a customizable checkout experience. This is pretty cool. So using Stripe elements, a set of pre-built rich user interface components, businesses can create clean, functional, and customized checkout carts on their websites. And Stripe makes it easy to provide a seamless payment experience for your customers. And also, you have a number and variety of integrations available through Stripe. So Stripe actually identify itself as a developer's first solution. And so what they've done is that they always try to offer flexible and robust solutions that site developers need to create ideal payment processing solutions for their businesses. So Stripe integrates with more than 250 APIs, including Taxamo, List Builder, and Charge Desk. And we have actually also highlighted Stripe platform stability. So this is pretty cool also that their platform is very, very stable. And website checkout processes must function consistently and seamlessly in order for businesses to achieve sales goals. And Stripe is really, really a dependable vendor in that critical area. What about Stripe fraud reduction? Fantastic. We all know, and if you're listening to me right now and you're an online entrepreneur or you're just a small business owner in general, you know that the threat of online fraud is real. This is real. And smart businesses need to minimize the risk associated with taking payments online, right? And the Stripe user network is so large that even if a customer is new to your business, there is a 90% chance that the Stripe network has already seen the customer's credit card on its network. And this is those numbers come from Stripe itself. And Stripe has something called the Stripe Radar. And this is a fraud prevention algorithm that analyzes data from Stripe's millions of global users. And the system gives Stripe an advantage in spotting and shutting down online fraud quickly. And the system has a robust platform that scales with your business as your business grows. So let's talk about Square pricing and features. So Square's online payment processing fees are 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. So fees for mobile processing vary by type of device used and type of products or services delivered. And the Square Reader Max Stripe device is free. And other types of hardware for in-person processing can be purchased from Square for $35 to about $1,000. Okay. And so I'm showing you right now on the screen. So you have the Square pricing chart. We have the feature and the fees. So we're going to show you this to you. So online processing fees, the mobile Square Reader stand fees. We're going to show this on the screen. The Square terminal fees, the Square register fees, the Square for restaurant fees, and the Square for retail fees. And the last but not the least, the keyed sales. So we're going to put the feature and also the fees and costs on the screen so you can see it right now. Let's talk a little bit about Square POS options. The one thing that's very important here is that Square offers a full range of POS devices that make taking payments anywhere exceptionally easy, right? And their price-friendly devices include various versions of the Square Reader, a Square Terminal, and the Square Register. And Square also has a real-time analytics and sales reporting. So this is something this feature is kind of cool because they make it very easy to understand important business metrics and trends. So things like sales volume, types of sales, refund volumes, peak sales time, and more are all easily accessed through Square's reporting dashboard. And if you are in the service industry, that's fantastic intel to have, right? And you also have installment payments through Square. So the Square installments allow businesses to offer automatic payments to their customers. So when customers request to sign up for your installment program, they are directed to complete an online application from their own device. And if approved, customers pay Square an APR of 0% to 24%. And businesses are paid in full for the purchase from Square Capital upfront. Thus, there is no credit risk for participating businesses. That's pretty cool. If you need some cash and you want to increase your liquidity, you might want to sign up for a Square Capital. And we also have Square invoicing and estimates. So you can send both invoices and estimates free via your Square business interface. Besides, you can schedule recurring invoices. You can set automatic payment reminders. You can save credit card information securely and track invoices and payment status. Let's now talk about PayPal pricing and features. Now, PayPal's three tiers for online payments processing. So we have the PayPal Standard, the PayPal Expert Checkout, and PayPal Payments Pro. Those have identical processing fee, all the three. So we're talking here about 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction, and PayPal Payments Pro costs an additional $30 per month. This additional fee allows you to customize your checkout process so buyers don't have to leave your site to make a purchase, whereas the other two tiers redirect users to PayPal during the checkout process. All right, so we're showing this on the screen right now. So the fee, so we have the PayPal Standard, PayPal Checkout, Express Checkout, and PayPal Pro. So we have this allows, so all three tiers allow for checkout customization, and you're able to redirect to PayPal if required. And let's just talk about the PayPal security and fraud protection. Now, the PayPal button has become a prominent symbol that's linked with both credibility and security for online shoppers, many of whom are worried about potential fraud or credit card theft. And this makes sense because, PayPal really has a strong reputation for protecting customers' private information, which means that businesses using PayPal experience less resistance to closing sales in the checkout process. And PayPal's Pay Now button is a prominent fixture on millions of websites globally. You have the recurring payments through PayPal. So recurring payments are available through PayPal. The cost for this feature are $10 per month in addition to the regular virtual terminal or PayPal Payments Pro charge of $30 per month. What about PayPal's point of sale? PayPal Here, it's called PayPal Here. This is a processor's point of sale device that allows businesses to accept in-person payments virtually anywhere. And the standard fee for the hardware is $24.99. Although through 2019, 2020, and now to 2021, PayPal is offering this mobile reader for free. And processing fees are 2.7% per transaction. And then we have a PayPal invoicing. So while PayPal doesn't charge businesses to generate invoices, they assess a 2.9 plus 30 cent transaction fee for every invoice processed. And invoice payouts are typically made within 24 to 48 hours. So who is the winner on features here? Because I did an analysis on both pricing and features, right? The winner on features, there is a tie here between PayPal and Square because those two services have great features. And who is the winner on pricing? PayPal, hands down. PayPal is the winner here because it has a range of prices and a flexible pricing model. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation today about Stripe versus Square versus PayPal. And let's now talk about, so we talked about features and pricing. Now let's talk about ease of use. How easy are the services? PayPal and Square are extremely easy to use for virtually everyone. Stripe is generally too difficult for non-technical users, but it is highly regarded among web developers as a flexible solution that is efficient to implement. If you remember, I told you earlier that Stripe sees itself as a developer-first solution. So Stripe ease of use. Stripe is, again, it's a sophisticated tool offering a versatile developer-level programming options. It is really not the right payment processing solution for a non-technical beginner. And the consensus among developers is that Stripe is an excellent tool that offers effective solutions for their more advanced needs. And what about Square? Square ease of use. Whether you're searching for a tool for, let's say, processing online payments or just looking for a flexible point of sale solution, Square makes taking customer payments simple and easy. It is sophisticated enough to satisfy advanced users' needs, yet simple enough to ensure beginners can start accepting payments immediately. And that's what you want. If you are a small business owner, the last thing you want to have in your mind is to try to figure out how to use a payments processor's device, right? What about ease of use when it comes to PayPal? Now, PayPal originally was developed for online business owners with little or no technical skills. So there is no approval process to join, and you can start accepting payments within minutes of setup. And PayPal also automatically updates its processor. So once PayPal is added to your site, you never need to update it again. So who is the winner in this category when it comes to ease of use? Hands down, PayPal. Hands down. Now let's talk about customer service. So when comparing, let's say, PayPal, Square, and Stripe, customer service support methods are similar across all three providers, according to our research. Each company offers a few nuances in their customer service strategies that are unique to the types of customers they serve. And of the three, PayPal offers the best options for customer service support, though, like Stripe and Square. The thing here I want to emphasize is that you have to use a service and a customer service plan that fit with your business model. Let's talk about Stripe customer service. Now, Stripe hosts a vast online knowledge base with support for both non-technical users as well as web developers. And the company recently added 24/7 phone support for customers. And they also offer service through email and support forms. And Stripe developers also answer questions via Freenode, which is an IRC network using the hashtag Stripe. So overall, satisfaction with Stripe's support appears to be average. We have given it a score of 7 over 10, with issues being reported in terms of slow support times and inadequate problem resolution. What about Square customer service? Now, business users can access Square customer service through email, social media, and its support forum. On social media, they've been known to be very responsive, especially on Twitter and Facebook. And so Square offers a customer support phone number that operates 12 hours a day. But merchants must first request an access code from the Square website in order to obtain phone support. And users report long wait times to get questions answered, sometimes up to several days. And what about PayPal customer service? Now, PayPal offers many options that make it easier to get your questions answered and needs met. Chats is available online 24/7. PayPal also has an active community forum, a vast online help center, and email support that responds within 24 hours. Their customer service call center operates 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And service support is deemed adequate by most business users, and others feel like PayPal favors buyers over business owners, and also say they have experienced inflexible service support from PayPal. So who is the winner on customer service here? Clearly, hands down, it's Stripe. PayPal is too complicated. With Square, you are lucky if they get back to you. So they have to work on their customer service. So based on our research, Stripe is the better customer service. Let's now talk about customer reviews. So Square, PayPal, and Stripe, we have done a lot of digging online in forums, looking into their triple B ratings, and we've seen that those three services all have received high marks from customers in many areas, most notably in the way each provider quickly and seamlessly process payments in an accurate, stable, and secure manner. Those three criteria are very important: accuracy, stability, and security. The one area where each payment gateway seems to take a hit in terms of customer satisfaction is in their handling of perceived suspicious purchase and account activity. So Stripe, PayPal, and Square all sometimes place holds or freezes on business accounts, blocking business owners from accessing their funds for a period of time. And this is actually done to protect you, your customers, and the payment processor from acts of fraud, right? And the goal of every provider at the end of the day is to do what? To basically resolve issues related to potential fraud or account inconsistencies in a timely manner. So if the algorithm determines that there is something inconsistent or infrequent, they will just freeze everything. And sometimes it doesn't work that well for business owners. Many business owners feel their funds have been blocked through no fault of their own and are consequently frustrated with the lack of transparency of this process and the slow pace of dispute resolution. So let's talk about Stripe customer reviews. So Stripe scores high marks from users on nearly every relevant parameter except customer service. Until recently, the lack of a direct support phone number to call when facing issues like payments, disputes, and payment processing problems was frustrating for users who needed to get issues resolved. Sudden and insufficiently explained account terminations and account holds were also reasons some merchants gave Stripe poor reviews. What about Square customer reviews? Overall, merchants gave Square strong marks from its innovative point of sale options. So restaurants and retail are the business categories that seem particularly drawn to Square's in-person payment solutions, and where Square falls short for some business owners, it's when it comes to handling fraud triggers and placing lengthy holds. I'm talking here 30 or more days on funds. Lengthy, that's the kind of lengthy. If you really are a merchant and you need the cash and you have a hold on your account for 30 days, think about that. Not good, right? What about PayPal customer reviews? Now, PayPal generates consistently strong reviews from business users. Customers cite ease of use, support, security, and brand recognition as key reasons for being pleased with PayPal. For those disappointed with PayPal, slow funds transfer times and frozen accounts were among the top issues faced. So the winner in this category when it comes to client satisfaction, PayPal, hands down. All right, folks. Now let me just show you the overall comparison here. So we're showing you right now on the screen, I'm going to show you two tables. Here is the first one. This is a comparative table that shows you what we're talking about, how we analyze and how you should analyze those three services. And if you have, you can take a screenshot or you can actually save it. So what we're showing you, we're comparing actually those three services by account fees. You can see that it's zero everywhere, account setup fees rather, the online fees, the mobile reader fees, you have the keyed fees. So for example, with Stripe, there are no keyed sales available. Invoice processing fees, you can see the amounts on the screen right now. The payment types accepted. You can see that the Stripe and PayPal, I mean, all three players are kind of cool. And with an honorable mention to Square. Square actually also accepts some cryptocurrencies. Remember that all fees, we're talking here, all fees are per transaction. And the second table I want to show you on the screen right now, you can see this. So we have mobile hardware fees. They are non-available with Stripe. The payout schedule, you have 2-day payouts on average, so 1 to 2 days. And with PayPal, the cool thing here is the funds are available immediately. So that's a big plus here. And platform integration, Stripe being a developer-oriented platform has the highest platform integration. So you have more than 250 API integrations here. So you have more than 130 for Square and more than 130 for PayPal also. Of course, you have data security with all three platforms. Reporting and analytics are done properly through all three platforms. You have PCI compliance also happening on all three platforms. In terms of customer service support, you have average to poor, average, and average for Square and PayPal, and then you also have if you have more information, you can actually go to Stripe, Square, or PayPal. So folks, let's quickly recap today's conversation. So in comparing Stripe versus Square versus PayPal, it's important to consider which features are most important for your small business. This should be the first goal here. PayPal is the best option if you want a simple way to accept money securely online by the world's most recognized brand in this category. So if your site requires a customized, developer-focused solution, for example, Stripe is the best choice for you. Finally, if you want to take payments both in person and online, Square is the best solution for your business. And so this is kind of cool for us. And so for us right now, we actually our pick is PayPal, and our score is 10/10 for PayPal, and this is the winner of today's comparison. And PayPal score is 10/10. We have scored a Square at 9.5/10, and we have scored Stripe also 9.5/10. So this is really the key. Now, having said that, again, whatever you choose at the end of the day depends on your situation. All right. So when do you use Stripe? Stripe is best known for its advanced developer tools that allow for extreme flexibility and customization when building online payment channels. Again, this is very important. So when using Stripe, developers can integrate with more APIs with Stripe than with any other payment processor. So Stripe also offers potent tools for subscription-based businesses. When do you use Square? Square's extensive collection of point-of-sale devices makes it an excellent choice for brick-and-mortar stores and service providers who need to accept payments in person. You can accept payments from anywhere with Square's hardware solutions, including on-the-go readers, the Square Terminal, and the Square Register. When to use PayPal? PayPal, as of the date of this show, has 277 million users, which makes it the leader in online payment processing. Remember, the keyword here is online payment processing, online. So brand recognition and credibility make PayPal the best payment processing choice for businesses that want to take online payments. And PayPal is very simple to set up and integrates well with common website platforms. And when should you use an alternative? Now, Payment Depot is another payment processing option to consider if this is something you want to think about. And in our research, we actually have an entire show focused on Payment Depot and Fat Merchant. Those are the two payments processing services that we love also. And with Payment Depot, for example, we've seen that they're doing a great job. They've done a great job in the last few years. They have slashed their fees. They have improved their interface, and they are actually with Payment Depot, you can accept payments both online and in person. And depending on your business parameters, a Payment Depot membership style account can lead to fee savings into the hundreds for some businesses. All right, folks, this is the end of today's conversation. I really appreciate it. I talked to you about Stripe versus Square versus PayPal, and we actually I gave you an overview. So we reviewed the three services in terms of pricing and features, in terms of ease of use, in terms of customer service, in terms of customer reviews, and when I gave you an overall comparison. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.